So you wanna be a picture book writer, then you gotta write picture books. And you're gonna need a bucket load of bright ideas for titles, plots, and hooks. If you're partial to prose or you're raring to rhyme, then repeat after me. It's a challenge, but I'm gonna tackle each story 1 month at a time with 12 by 12.
I think this is my first reading. Since I don't live in the United States, who am I going to read it to?
Oh,
I'm going to read it to my little crab right there. Yeah, so I'm excited. This will be fun. All right, are we going? We're going.
we are going.
All right, the Crab Ballet. I have to just shout out my illustrator, Cecile Metzger. I mean, come on. Oh, yeah, very lucky. So here we are, without further ado. The Crab Ballet. If I can find it. Okay. Welcome, enter, sit right there upon our finest driftwood chair. Enjoy our sunset seaside show. Our dancers are beyond compare. They're warming up now at the bar, each aquatic superstar. Soon you'll see them, soon you'll know the genius of their repertoire. Cue the ocean's rolling score, curtain up on shimmery shore. The stage is set, a sleek, wet glow. Shh, the dancers take the floor. Act 1 emerges from the spray. Observe this gleaming sea ballet. Anemones sway to and fro. Squids link arms in balancé. Turtles spiral in between. A seahorse pair glides on the scene, bows deep and low, then soubresaut, an elegant marine routine.
So a lot of people are asking about the rhyme scheme. And I will be 100% honest and say that I have not ever evaluated it, but someone is saying it's AABA. Is that right?
Yes, it is AABA rhyme scheme. I wrote it in quatrains, although we did split it up into, what looked like couplets here and there. That was the publisher's choice, and I'm fine with that. But it was written in quatrains, and it's AABA, but all of the B lines rhyme throughout the entire thing. So the B lines are the third line in every stanza. So the third line in every stanza, they rhyme with each other.
Wow.
And I think I repeated 2 of the rhymes, and I was like, ugh, there's only so many O rhymes that are going to work.
Right.
Show, glow,
Wow, right. Oh my gosh, I
soubresaut.
never even
They
picked
rhyme,
that up.
you know,
This is the thing
yeah.
about great.
Toe, low, slow. I don't recommend doing that because that was really hard. And, I wouldn't do that. Because there weren't a lot of revisions asked for, thank goodness, because that would have been just a catastrophe with this rhyme scheme. And also because, the 3 lines, the 3 A lines all rhyme together. No, it's not AABA. The 3 lines all rhyme. So I have basically a triplet, like with an interloper line, in there, the B line, but I have a triplet. So the 3 A's, they all have to rhyme together. Changing anything there was, I think I had to change like 1 stanza or 2 stanzas, a little bit. I'm just like, it took me a long time to do that.
So for those of you who may not write in rhyme and who are unfamiliar with these terms, I'm just going to hold up the book and explain what we mean when we're talking about AABA. So they're warming up now at the bar, each aquatic superstar. Soon you'll see them, soon you'll know the genius of their repertoire. All right. So these lines both end in a rhyme. A, and then this is the outlier, the one that we're talking about, the B line, and then it's A again. So these 3 all rhyme, and the middle one is it seems like it's stranded there on its own, But what Renee told us is that it's not, because in every quatrain, and a quatrain just means four lines, right? And as opposed to couplets, she's saying it could seem like it was written in couplets because they did separate them that way on the page, but they were actually written in quatrains, which makes sense because it's the AABA structure. So the B seems like it's just sort of dangling here, but then when you get to the next cue, the ocean's rolling score, curtain up on shimmering shore, the stage is set, a sleek, wet glow. Shh, the dancers take the floor. So the A rhyme is different, score, shore, floor, but the B line rhymes with the B line in every verse. So we have no, glow, fro, soubresaut, which I only know how to pronounce because of this book. So that's what we mean when we're kind of getting into the weeds on all of this, but it's important because the fact that she made the B line in every stanza rhyme with each other is amazing and difficult, and to also make it work with the story. So one of the things that we always talk about is you need to put the story first. If the rhyme isn't working for the story, then you can't just put it in there because it rhymes. People will be able to tell.
Yeah. It has to have a purpose. It needs to be, it needs to go with the story,
Right.
Do it together, so never you fear. It's a handy little way to help you kick into gear. You're amazing, exciting. Look out, 'cause you're writing 12 by 12.
12 manuscripts.
12 by 12.
12 picture books.